Insert statement helped us insert new data into our table. But how do we carry out updates to the data that's already loaded into the table? From time to time, we may have to update data in the tables because the data already in the table is incorrect and we want to update the information, or we may have received new information and we want to update that in our table. For example, we may have received the most up-to-date population of a country and we want to update the table with the new population data. SQL offers us update statement to do this. It starts with the keyword update, followed by the table name that needs updating. It then is followed by the keyword set, in which we specify the name of the column for which the data needs to be updated and assign that with a new value. We can then optionally follow that with a where condition. Where condition is optional, but please be careful. If you don't specify the where condition, every single record in the table will be updated. So most of the time you will see a where condition. That's because you may want to specifically update only certain records. In this statement, we are updating only one column with a new value. You might be wondering, how do we update multiple columns in a table? You simply have to add those assignments to the set class as shown here, but please remember to add the comma after each set of assignments. Let's now take a look at a practical example to understand the update statement better. Let's say we've received the updated population information for United States and we want to update the table with the new figures received. As we said, we need to write the update statement with the keyword update, followed by the table name, which is population in this example. We then need to identify the record to be updated. In our example, we want to update the record where the country is United States. So let's add the condition in the where clause. It'll be where country equals United States. And finally, we need to set the new value for the column total population. We do that in the set statement. When we execute this statement, the total population of the United States is updated with the new value for the total population. You may have noticed that I approached this update statement not sequentially. I first identified the table, I then approached the where condition, then the column to be updated. This makes logical sense to me, and this is how I would approach updating a specific record manually in a spreadsheet, for example. First, I would find the sheet where the data is. I'll then locate the record to be updated and then apply the update to the specific column. Approaching like this makes it a lot easier to write the SQL statement as well. And I see most people in the industry doing this way, but please feel free to take an approach as you find easier for you. Now that we understand how to write an update statement, let's see this in action. Here we are in the SQL Studio. Let me now demonstrate how to write an update statement in SQL. As we discussed, let's say I want to update the total population of United States with a new value. Before we write the update statement, let's run a select to get the current population of United States in our table so that we know it's been updated once we run the update statement. We now know how to write select statements, so let me quickly write a select statement to get the total population of United States. As you can see, the population of United States is just under 340 million. Let's update this with a value slightly higher than this. So we know to write an update statement, we'll have to start with the keyword update, followed by the name of the table, and then we need the set statement here. But before we do that, let's filter the data. So we need to write a where clause here to filter the country as United States. So here I've just specified where country equals United States. And we want to set the population to a different value. So I'm going to say set total population equals, and let's go for 341 million. Okay, let me terminate this SQL statement and let's execute that. And as you can see, the query is successfully finished and it's updated one record here. And if I rerun this select statement now, we should see that value. So as you can see, the new value of total population for USA is 341 million in our table. So updating a table is as simple as that. And as I said, if you omit the where clause, every single record in the table will be updated. So that means the population of every single country would be updated with the new value we've specified here. And this is not what we want. That's why where clause in an update statement is really important. That's the end of this lesson. I'll see you in the next one.